Miss Nora, I didn't think you were that evil. Why did you cause that accident?
If you dare to call the police, you and this girl will not be at peace.
Dad, it was just my mistake. I don't want to go to jail. Mrs. Susan, you're wrong. Money can't solve everything.
Nora, get out of this house, now. I don't have a bad daughter like you.
Your mistake affected me. You have to think about Henry.
You have a kind heart. You've helped Nancy a lot. You are the perfect match for Daniel.
I can't open the door. The door is locked.
No one hear you. Goodbye, both of you.
Episode 12, Susan's Thoughts. Is anyone outside? Please save us! Sister Carol! It seems like everyone is asleep. They don't hear us. So we can't get out. Who locked the door from the outside? Sister Carol! What should we do? Can't we get out of here? Nancy, don't be afraid. We have to find a way. I have to kick the door. Sister Carol! It's useless. This door is heavy. Nancy, don't be afraid. I will do it. I don't want us to end up here. God, I beg you, give me strength. Sister Carol! Oh my God! The door is broken. Get out of here. Please, there's a fire. Mr. Daniel. Mr. Henry. Mr. Simon. There's a fire.
Carol! Nancy! What happened?
Our room suddenly caught fire. Someone locked the door from the outside. Luckily, I was able to break the door. We got out of there.
Call the fire department! Henry!
Yes, big bro.
We suspect that someone set fire to this room while Miss Carol and Nancy were sleeping.
What did you say, Mr. Policeman?
Call me Leo.
Mr. Leo. If so,
We will continue to investigate. Don't worry.
Dad! What do you mean? Someone wanted to harm Miss Carol and Nancy. But who is that person? How did they get into our house?
Simon! Why did you slap me?
Susan, tell me honestly, was it you who did it?
Dad, Mom wouldn't do that. Henry, do you still think your mother is a good person?
In this house, only you and Nora hate Carol and Nancy. If not you, then who?
Simon! Why do you always think badly of me? I didn't do it. Why don't you ask them? They are poor people. They make enemies outside. Sometimes these people sneak into our house.
Susan, are you still denying it?
Mr. Simon, please let this go.
Carol,
Nancy and I are fine. Please don't investigate any further. I don't want your family to be unhappy.
Yes, Dad. Miss Carol and Nancy are fine. I'm sure Mom didn't do this.
Dad, please let Aunt Susan go.
if you all say so, I'll let you go, Susan. But don't ever do bad things.
Simon! He's getting crazier and crazier. Why does he always defend Carol and Nancy? Those two poor girls. Carol and Nancy. Why are they so lucky? I don't understand. How did they get out of that room? I locked the door from the outside.
Miss Carol. Nancy. Are you okay?
We're okay.
Big bro. That wasn't my mom. Whatever my mom is, she's not that evil.
I understand, Henry. But if so, who is it?
I don't know. But I'm sure it wasn't my mom.
Henry. I know you're a good person. I also hope it wasn't Aunt Susan.
Ivan. The situation isn't good now. We need to continue the plan.
Susan, do we have to go this far?
Ivan. Didn't we plan it from the beginning? It's all for Henry. I'm Simon's wife. But I've never been happy. He only saw me as a substitute when Daniel's mother died. He wanted someone to take care of Daniel. No matter what I do, he doesn't love me. But since Henry was born, Simon has been different. Maybe because he prefers boys to girls. He doesn't love Nora. But with Henry, Simon loves him. So we have to have all of Simon's assets. Daniel won't have a penny.
Susan. But
Ivan. It's all for Henry. Do you understand?
Mom. Dad. I know who the real culprit is. She was kicked out of the house. But you haven't woken up yet. I miss you so much, Mom, Dad. Please wake up soon.
Nancy. Don't be sad.
Mr. Henry.
Miss Carol is busy going back to her house today. So she asked me to take you here. Nancy. I'm sorry. It's all Big Sister Nora's fault.
Mr. Henry. You shouldn't apologize. It's not your fault. It's Miss Nora's fault.
But I'm Big Sister's younger brother. I need to apologize to you on her behalf.
Mr. Henry. You don't need to do that.
Nancy. Do you want some ice cream? I know this ice cream shop is really good.
I like ice cream, Mr. Henry. So let's go. Mr. Henry. That's strange. Your mother and your sister are bad people. But you are a good person.
Nancy. I know my mom and Big Sister treat you and Miss Carol badly. But one day, they will change. So please don't call them bad people. We all make mistakes. So we need forgiveness.
Forgiveness?
That's right, Nancy. When we can forgive others, we will no longer have hatred in us.
I still don't understand, Mr. Henry.
One day, you will understand.
Mom, I'm back. Mom, did you fall asleep? Mom. She would have woken up when I called her, right? It can't be. Mom! Wake up! Mom! What's wrong with you? Why is it like this? Mom, please wake up! What did happen to you? Mom!
Simon is on a business trip today. He's not home. So, we can discuss this in my room.
Susan. I wonder, should we carry out this plan? I think we were wrong from the start.
Ivan. Since when did you become so afraid? Before, you were the one who advised me to be strong. Why are you so cowardly now?
Susan. I indeed advised you like that. But as time goes by, you are becoming more and more evil. You are not the same as before.
Ivan. It was Simon who made me like that. Daniel who made me like that. They are the ones at fault. I am never at fault. Ivan. Please remember, Henry is your son. You are responsible for Henry's future. If not, you are an irresponsible father. Who is it?
Mom.
Nora? Why did you come back?
Mom. I heard what you said. So Henry is not Dad's son? Henry is Mr. Ivan's son? Is that true, Mom?